What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. See behind me, I got a 300 straight 6 come out of my 94 F-150. I've had it, it's been out of the truck for about, what do you say, 6 months?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had the head on it was cracked. So 6 months later, I just got it back, and we're gonna give it a fresh coat of paint, and next will be rebuild. If you've never painted a motor before, there's a couple things you want to make sure you do. So, all of your little sensors here, yours might be a little different. Got a sensor here. I've got my oil filter hole. This is a distributor motor, so I got my distributor plugged up. Another sensor, and of course, you know, all your spark plug holes is a straight 6. And you also want to make sure that you have taped up any bare metal and or covered it. See all the bare metal? We want to make sure that's covered. We don't want no overspray on it, as well as any kind of mating surface that any kind of gasket will go on. You want to make sure that it is very well covered. See, I've got to get this taped up. This is a timing chain cover, water pump, all, you know, all that type deal. But you want to make very sure that either you mask this up really well, especially, you know, brand new bearings, or you take some paint thinner once you're done and wipe it all down. However, I found out in previous endeavors that it is easier to take a little extra time and preparation, and will come with a better outcome. So now we got our first coat on. We're gonna let it tack up for, it's really humid, so we're probably gonna tack it up, let it tack up for about 30 minutes, let it get real sticky. Then I'll come back over and hit it with a second coat. Now this isn't regular spray paint. This is engine enamel. This is good up to 500 degrees. It's Duplicolor. It's pretty good stuff. I've used it before. It holds up really well. It's gonna make this motor pop. Coat number 2 is on. They do make a clear coat for the engine enamel, but we are not going to be putting it on this one. The plan for this truck is to get the motor back going, get it together, and get rid of it. So we want a good base, and so far she looks fantastic, and I am loving every minute of it. I do have the valve cover painted for blue. I've got the, I guess this is going to be your lifter valley cover blue, and you know my old pan's already painted. Time and chain cover, or time and gear cover, it's gonna be painted black as well. But we're gonna let this cure and dry up for probably, you know, the next day or so. We want it nice and cured, because we don't want to be, you know, we don't want to hit it with a wrench or a socket and, you know, ruin our good finish. So in the next video, you will go with me step by step as I try to assemble this bad boy. I've never done one of these. This is the first Ford motor I've done. I've done several small block Chevrolets, so it's going to be a first for the both of us. now it's time we put this motor together. But first, as you can see behind me, my workbench is a mess. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to straighten up a little bit. That way we can lay all of our parts out. I haven't even opened the boxes that come in the middle of this thing. So we're going to get everything straightened out, get everything put away. We have a clean work area to work in. That way we don't lose none of our stuff. Alright, so now that we got our table clean, we got our good work area. Don't mind this mess, it's just a whole bunch of crap. We are going to pull the bag off this here inline straight 6 300 Ford. Give y'all a first look at it after it's been sitting about 2 days. And as you can see, that paint come out really well. So while I am waiting on my, right here, this is where your cam goes. So I'm actually waiting on this bracket right now. So the only thing we can do is go ahead and get the top end, get the head rebuilt, get the rockers put back on it. We can go ahead and, if I can find my piston ring compressor, we will go ahead and drop the pistons in. We can actually have it pretty much together minus the cam. Alright guys, so a little change in scenery. It's been about a month since I've shot this video. I had a computer issue and I lost all the footage that I had taken of me putting the crank and the pistons and stuff in and getting it all buttoned up and torqued down. But now that it is together, we're going to go ahead and take a look at it, what it looks like now. So as you can see, everything's all together minus the valve cover, but can't put the valve cover on until it goes in the truck because, you know, quite frankly, I don't want to scratch it up and have to repaint it all. So the next video is going to be me putting the motor in the truck and getting it all buttoned up and hopefully getting it running.